Yo, what is up, y'all? This is Sean, and today we're talking about a PostSyncer. Now, listen, if you manage content across multiple social media platforms, whether as a creator, agency, startup, freelancer, or simply business, then you already know the real challenge usually isn't making one good post. It is the managing everything that happens around it. Listen, planning content calendars, writing captions for different platforms to reformat some of the content, to scheduling uploads, replying to comments, engaging, with your community, operating the whole machine around that content consistently. Listen, taking one idea and adapting it for different audiences, tracking engagement, keeping up with trends, collaborating with teammates or clients, and then, somehow still finding time to create the next post. Listen, that operational workload is where content's growth starts becoming less about creativity and more about systems, and that is exactly what PostSyncer is trying to solve, because PostSyncer is not positioning itself as just another post scheduler. It is built more like an actual AI-powered social media workspace designed specifically to centralize content creation, publishing, engagement, collaboration, and creative research into one connected workflow. So today I want to break down what PostSyncer actually does, what a platform feels valuable, and how its feature stack could realistically help creators, agencies, marketers, and businesses scale content operations more efficiently. Listen, this is really important. Do not forget to hit the first link in the description of this video. Also, if you've got a business of your own and you want it spotlighted on this channel, contact us, email us, and we can make that happen. Now listen, at its core, PostSyncer combines several social media workflow systems inside one dashboard. Listen, the first major layer is multi-platform scheduling. The platform supports publishing across a wide range of social media, which means that instead of uploading, content manually, platform by platform, you can prepare posts centrally and distribute them from one place. Listen, the second major layer is AI-assisted content creation. PostSyncer includes tools for generating captions, posting ideas, marketing copies, and creative inspiration. Listen, another layer is engagement management through a unified inbox where replies, comments, and conversations can be managed without constantly switching apps. We get also media generation. Listen, the platform highlights AI image and video creation capabilities, including integrations with advanced generative models for visual assets. We get also collaboration. Listen, team members, clients, and agencies can work together inside shared workflows rather than managing approvals manually through scattered messages. Listen, what makes this interesting is not just that these features, exist individually. Listen, it is that PostSyncer is actually combining them into a one operating environment. PostSyncer can actually help you to brainstorm new ideas. For example, using the AI assistant, you could prompt some inspiration, and that helps to reduce one of the biggest, friction points in the content production, which is the creative angle, right? Sometimes the bottleneck is not editing, but it is deciding to what make next. But the platform can also help to generate captions around those ideas. And listen, this matters because writing platform specific copy just takes time. So speeding up, that adaptation just helps when you publish, across multiple ecosystems. But once the content is ready, PostSyncer moves into scheduling, and this is exactly where operational efficiency really matters. Listen, instead of manually uploading everywhere, like I've said, you can organize posting inside a centralized calendar here, as you can see. And from a workflow standpoint, content calendars, matter because they turn publishing, into a planned system, instead of a, more of a reactive habit. But, that structure is especially important for creators who are trying to stay consistent, in this space. Listen, another practical feature is the unified inbox, like I've mentioned. As your audience grows, communication, gets fragmented quickly, comments on one platform, messages on another. PostSyncer simply just centralizes engagement management, so responses can happen from one workspace. And for creators, data saves time. For businesses, it simply improves response consistency. For agencies handling clients, it just improves the operational visibility to them. So it is really a win-win-win situation. Listen, PostSyncer also pushes into creative asset production. Like I've said, the platform includes AI-powered image and video generation tools. That means if you need supporting visuals for a campaign, promotional graphics, or extra creative assets, those can potentially be created, without leaving the workflow, reducing tool switching, which, speeds up production, which is really important. Now listen, one feature I actually like conceptually is the trend discovery angle, as you can see, because content performance, it is not only about consistency, it is also about relevance. So PostSyncer actually includes inspiration and viral content research tools designed specifically to surface ideas that are already gaining traction. Listen, that gives creators better signal, when deciding what topics, deserve, actual attention. Now listen, if you move beyond solo content creation, even the collaboration tools become even more relevant. Listen, PostSyncer supports team workspaces, unlimited teammates, and client management systems for agencies. Especially that matters, because once approvals, revisions, publishing schedules, all of that, which involves, multiple people, organization may become, critical. But having, collaborative workflows inside the same platform can simply just reduce friction, across that process. Realistically, PostSyncer feels strongest for content creators, trying to stay consistent, like I've said, social media managers, handling multiple accounts, agencies managing clients' workflows, marketing teams, running campaigns, right, small businesses, building brands, startups trying to scale awareness, basically anyone where social media outputs directly affects the growth, which is pretty much every case nowadays. But yeah, like I said, what makes PostSyncer interesting is not that it invented, scheduling, AI writing, or, inbox management independently. Listen, those categories already exist, but what stands out here is the workflow consolidation. Listen, the platform is trying to reduce how that fragmented social media execution feels, and when operational friction drops, that consistency becomes much easier to maintain. Like I've said, for creators and businesses, that can make a real huge difference. And when it comes to pricing, as you can see, the starter plan is sitting at $29 per month. The Pro plan is sitting at $49, and the Pro Plus is sitting at $99 per month. But as you can see, it is half price right now, so it is really the best value you can get with this. But yeah, if you want to explore PostSyncer for yourself and see whether it fits into your workflow, you can go ahead and check it out using the first link in the description. Now listen, if you enjoy discovering tools that help to scale larger, make sure to like and subscribe, because that's exactly what we do here. So we'll make sure you don't miss out on any future uploads. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.